Yeah, 5'8". 5'8". We have hope. We have hope. It's not over. We might not have to do IVF screening, paying fucking $2,500 a pop for all the fucking eggs. We'll have to go through fucking 30 eggs just to find one that's above 5'11". No. No. We might actually be able to just do it naturally and take our chances. Guys, there's hope. There's hope. Holy shit. Holy shit. T50s, but it's all right. It's all right. You should not go if you can't handle me being funnier than you. It's cute. Love it. Where I go when I want to feel the bar. You know, I explained this in a prior video. We would have to weigh the. It's a dilemma. Like, you either choose a virtuous girl or you be eugenic. And I was thinking maybe there's a happy medium if you just focus on height, but I knew it was too good to be true. Fuck you mean the bar feels like family? It's a bunch of beta bucksing old cells trying to buy you beers. All right, guys, back with another episode going through the hinge likes. You know how we're going to do it by now. Looks don't matter. That's shallow behavior. We're looking for a virtuous girl. We don't care if she is pretty or not. Perhaps we'll consider the height, to not be completely dysgenic and completely. You know what? Never mind. Let's begin. And remember, we're gonna be neurotypical. We're gonna be oblivious to some things that you guys might be aware of, but you'll see. You'll see how we're gonna play it. Okay, so first of all, some matches from last time. We just got to clear some of these out of the way. First of all, we have from last episode, Cherry. It seems as if we can make something work soon. It looks like a conversion is coming about. Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Okay, cool. So you may be thinking I'm stalling. It's a possibility. She seems super sweet. Like there was nothing to complain about in the profile. So I'm gonna have to. The moment of truth has come. Reckoning day. Nah. It's gonna be a lovely time meeting her. All right. So let's see. I'll tell her to meet me in Little Italy tonight. Okay. All right. So we'll see if Cherry ends up. All right. All right. Then we had another one from the prior episode, Landria. Okay. Might have been stalling with this one. I don't know. Well, all right. So we you know what? We'll send them both there, and we'll assume that only one of them is going to convert. Okay. Landria from the last episode. It was hard to see anything wrong with this one as well. So we had to. Anyway, we'll clear out some of these. What was going on here? Oh, this one annoyed me. I did not like that. Yeah, I think that's enough of that. All right. Cat. You see, I don't. This is. I don't like this either. Hi, and there's not even a capital H. Not a fan of that. But let's see if. I don't think there was anything problematic in here either. Oh, she put her fucking Instagram. I'm gonna blur that out. Oh, what is this? Compensation. She added it to last pick. That is unacceptable. Get out of here. Cannot be doing that. Goodbye. All right. Priscilla. This one we we followed, so now since we're following, there's no reason to be matched, right? That would just be a waste. And maybe that'll incentivize her to message as well. And, well, this one came about because guys, like, I was working, off duty, when I was off camera, I was putting in hours. It might have been late night, and I must have been captivated by the personality in this picture. What the fuck am I doing? All right. You know what? For research purposes, I could potentially get you guys some good data on one that's straightforward. There's no reason to hate any kind of woman. There's no reason to dislike any kind of woman. You just have to properly categorize them, right? I know that's not the purpose of this series, but like, it's a little extra data is not going to hurt. A little extra data and information for you guys. All right, what do we got here? A similar situation, I presume. Yeah. I was, you see, this is what happens when I'm off the clock and I'm not doing this on camera. So similar situation, we're just gonna, do it for research purposes, okay? Yeah, as you can see, my behaviors on camera and off camera seem to be incongruent. There seems to be an incongruency. You might call me a hypocrite. Perhaps that is true. All right, guys. All right. And this one didn't, I don't think there was anything wrong with this one. Well, there's a little compensation going on there, but it's all right. It's all right. All right, now fresh slate. We're ready to start matching. Okay, we're ready to go through the likes. Okay, the first one, Marina. She sent a rose. That's always a good start. But I'm not a big fan of the provocative pose right off the bat. 30. Remember, we're not going to be ageist. We're not going to be ageist. 5'6". So the offspring may have a little bit of hope. Well, that's if it's possible. By 33, hopefully she's frozen some eggs. We'll see. You don't like to see this, figuring out my dating goals, figuring out my relationships type. You don't like to see that. Yeah, barely legal. You fucking wish. I fucking wish. Yeah, this one is, but for research purposes, I think this may be my behavior may be a consequence of my recent caloric surplus. I've been cutting for like 4 months, and I've been very disciplined. But now that I'm in a caloric surplus, I'm sort of, if you catch my drift. All right, what do we got? Mandy, okay. Simple pleasures, fresh air. All right, 25, this is fine, okay. 5'3". Are you sure you're 5'3"? Are you sure you go crazy for Zelda? Are you sure you go crazy for fresh air? Are you sure all these things are the truth? Are you sure you're telling the... All right, that's enough of that. That was fucked up. Should not have done that. Just for that, we should give it to her. I feel like I owe the universe a cosmic apology. And so, yes, I will. And I will accept whatever comes of that. If I have to follow through with a conversion, I shall. And it will be my duty. It will be my duty because never mind. Anyway, we got May. Speak another language, it appears she does, okay. This year I want to keep traveling, creating stories. Okay. Well, you don't like to see that. It's seen a lot of countries up there because who's paying? Well, remember, we're going to be neurotypical, blue-pilled. We don't know anything about that. 29. We're going to try not to be ageist, though. Um, okay. She's a producer. She didn't put her dating goals here. You don't like to see that. Is this compensating? I don't know. All right. I go crazy for a picnic, deep conversation, swimming once. All right, so I don't really think there's anything wrong with this, unless you call this compensating, but I think it's okay. All right, no problem. It's fine. It's fine. What the fuck is this? Why is this allowed on here? Did the nigga put... Oh, he didn't put his gender. That's what he did. Motherfucker. Unbelievable. All right, that kind of just fucking ruined my mood. I was starting to have fun with this, but... And by the way, we updated the pictures. So just to give you a quick look, here are the updated pictures. Okay? So the reason I use this picture is to show off that I don't have T50s. So I figured that would be a good way to do it instead of some ND selfie with some fucking autistic pose. I figured that was the best way to do it, and it seems to be working well. Anyway, Catalina, key to my heart, copious amounts of wine. Okay, 5'6", not the end of the offspring's chances. All right, most spontaneous thing I've done, falling down the stairs. All right, trying to be funny, it's cute. Yeah, a little bit of a goofball, but you know it's still fine. I don't know. Alcohol in the picture, is that an out? I mean, is that yeah, we not. She also doesn't put her dating goals, so those two things combined, you can't allow that. All right, so this one does Azul speak a different language. That's cool, you know. She goes crazy for reading. We like that. 19. We like that she reads. 5'5". Not the end of the world for the offspring. Not the end of the world, especially if T50s or... Nah, I don't know. That doesn't matter anyway. Wait a second. No, I think I'm being overly skeptical. You have to be careful with like these high filtered pictures, but I think we're okay. Yeah, that frame looks okay. That looks fine. This year I really want to travel. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this one. All right. Azul, you win. The next one, we got Kiki. Unusual skills. I could catch insects and handle cockroaches. Making photo zines about toilet. I don't know what that is. I'm retarded. She plays tennis. 5'5". All right. You know, 5'5" is like... I don't know. That would be a disservice still for the offspring. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, she does urbex. That's interesting. All right. Crime and horror movies, detective, big dogs. Okay. What is going on here? No, this is unacceptable. This is not a woman of... Would you say this is a woman of virtue? No. Absolutely not. All right. This is off to a terrible start, compensating right off the bat, not even trying to show the genetic material in the face. That's not a good start. Just purely showing the body. 5'3", that's not a... Oh, it's a fucking... That's why they weren't showing the face. But they claim woman. I'm skeptical of that. I suspect this is fraudulent. But the last time I reported one that I was very confident was fraudulent. I actually reported it because they were claiming woman when that clearly wasn't the case. And I actually got a warning from Hinge, and my profile seemed to have gotten shadow banned for like several weeks. So I'm not fucking around with that. We're just gonna let it slide, but maybe I'm wrong on this one. Yeah, I think I'm wrong. But so these phenos could be a little bit tricky. Be careful, guys. Yeah, I saw that word transcendental. I almost got a little... Yeah, like maybe you could do an inspection over here. We don't need to do that. All right. Kayla, look, she liked the picture of me as a kid. See, that was an effective strategy. Instead of using some autistic pose, that worked well. Anyway, two truths and a lie. I don't go on here often. Stupid bitch. I hate when they put their Instagram here. My love language is acts of service and words of affirmation. All right. Bisexual. Interesting. Interesting. That could be interesting for research purposes. Anyway, she's looking for a long-term relationship. Figuring out relationship type isn't ideal. Cute picture of a cat and all. The compensation going on here. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. That's a sneaky way to do it too, in one of the dresses, but I can tell there's an angle in the hip there. This is intentional. Come on, you're not fooling anyone. I'm sure she's going to tell her future boyfriend, like, hey, that was just a regular picture. What? I can't stand to this. You know what you're doing, ma'am. You know what you're doing. Unacceptable. I'm very confident in this one. I'm willing to put down the fucking house. All right, guys? I'm willing to bet the fucking house that I'm right on this one. One, the height. Two, the face. Yeah. Yeah, it's not listed, see? It's not listed. But let's see if it gets listed. If it gets listed anywhere. I don't think it does. That is spooky. So if you don't have a trained eye like me, and you need glasses and you're operating this without glasses, you might be in for some trouble. I think this is very disingenuous behavior. This is not okay. Okay. Anyway, next up we got Jaya or Haya. Okay. Let's see if we could guess which one it is. The good old group friend strategy, there's strategy behind that, certainly. I don't know why they do it. It's like, obviously, people are going to figure it out eventually. Maybe it helps with the ELO score because you're getting more total likes. But then your engagement in the messages is going to not be as good because people are going to realize you're... Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's the middle one. I'd be pretty confident it's the middle one. How much are we betting on it? I will bet... Fuck it, I'll bet the house. I'm betting the house. And you know what? Context clues, the name too, helps with that. Yup. There you go. And, oh! I didn't fucking catch it in time. To be fair, I was very distracted. That wasn't what I was looking for. But, damn. Fuck. I didn't catch it in time. But yeah, 5'10". 5'10", and this angle. Well, actually, I don't know. No. It definitely is. Definitely is. Right? No, it might not be. Because I noticed in this, there are... I mean, the breast could obviously be fake, but 5'10", that is significant. And don't get any ideas about saving my fucking lineage with this. No. That we have all think. I mean, looks don't matter. What am I doing? No, because we're suspicious. Anyway, Jade, what do we got? Jade, this year I really want to meet more funny new people. Hopefully, find the right one. All right, this cute. 5'3". Sayonara, little nigga. He's fucking cooked. Cute. Okay. Unusual skills. I could play 4 musical instruments. 3 are flutes, though. That's cool. This is cute. Like outdoor activities, hanging with a friend. Most irrational fear, the sound of someone biting into an apple. Feels like it's cute. Okay. Take me back to... It's adorable. Wow, this is like... Okay, this made up for like so much of the terrible stuff I saw earlier. Looking for... This is what you like to see. Looking for a long-term relationship and monogamy. That is what you like to see. And she got a little teddy bear here. Like, this is adorable. What a great profile. With a cat too, nature. This is the ideal profile. If there's any girls watching this, this is what an ideal profile looks like. So Jade, you have to win it. And she liked the family picture. Okay. Anyway, Anna, what do we got? You should not go out with me if you wouldn't sell your soul for a dog. All right, she's just being funny. That's cute. And dog lover. All right, 5'1". All right, she works as a forensic social worker at the public defense office. That may be trouble for me. No further comments. University of Pennsylvania, MSW, and will. Okay, all right, right. She got a dog, and I'm not a fan of the frequent. That's a man, isn't it? No, wait, it might not be. Because it could be one dressing like a man. I don't know, but I'm not a fan. Well, there's the fucking men. There's the fucking men. There they are, fucking idiot. I fucking hate when they do that. Like, don't you use your fucking brain, idiot? Don't put men in your profile. Stupid. Okay. Milena, let's see. This looks like Miami, already off to a bad start. No, remember, we're blue pill, we're oblivious, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's fucking Miami. What were you getting up to there? Anyway, my most irrational fear, men who think they are Batman. I am not Batman, but you might ask, you know, why don't we put a fucking smile on that face? All right. Yeah, University of Florida, that explains it. It was fucking Miami. She's looking for long-term, looking for... This is not acceptable. I would not want a woman of virtue would not be dressing up like this for Halloween. And you might say, well, Halloween's an exception. I don't think so. There's a compensation as well. I mean, that might not really be compensating. There's no seductive pose, really, but... Yeah, I mean, it was mostly the Halloween outfit. That's unacceptable. All right, Claudia. Got a little mic. This is for karaoke. Okay. That's cute. One of the girls I'm seeing now actually loves karaoke. She's like a singer. It's pretty cool. I love people unconditionally with all my heart. Oh, what a great start. What a great start, Claudia. Already recovering from the prior one. I'm a deep thinker with a philosophical mind. Oh, she might be ND like us. Be careful with the ND ones, guys, because if you're also ND and she's ND, you very well might end up feeling something. Am I speaking from experience? I don't know. Lore for another day. But it looks 5'7" too. Are you guys witnessing Find My Future Wife? And she's wearing a cross too. Looking for a long-term relationship. She doesn't list monogamy, but she might just not know what that is. She's not from here. I'm looking for someone kind, gentle, funny, and honest. Yeah, that's great. Oh my God, W. I don't care what religion, but the fact that you are religious is very virtuous. It's very good. Wow. Wow. My love language is I love hugs, words of affirmation, go on. Wow, what a great profile. And wait a second. What's going on here? There is a possibility there is something up with chromosome 24, so might have gotten 2 doses of PKU. I don't know. Oh, man. All right, guys. Okay. Because I'm trying to, like, you know, be considerate as well. Like, we think about height, right? And I guess this doesn't technically just have to do with looks, right? You know, it's not about the looks. It's not, but it could signal some potential, you know, and, you know, these single gene mutations are no joke. No, we have to. We have to take the chance. She's 5'7". It's probably just bad angles, you know? All right. I apologize for even hesitating and even speculating that. I apologize because that was such a great profile aside from the chance that there is something up with. Never mind. All right, Alyssa, she does speak another language. What a great start. I go crazy for a New York Rangers win. Okay, you like sports? Sure. 5'8". We're on a fucking roll. We're on a fucking roll. And just for clarity, I don't find them any more attractive when they're taller at all. So this is why I allow it, and I don't consider it looks, because it's got nothing to do with attraction for me. If anything, I find short girls more attractive. But this is strictly for the offspring. This is me being selfless. I'm willing to sacrifice my own desires. But yeah, 5'8". 5'8". We have hope. We have hope. It's not over. We might not have to do IVF screening, paying fucking $2,500 a pop for all the fucking eggs. We'll have to go through fucking 30 eggs just to find one that's above 5'11". No. No. We might actually be able to just do it naturally and take our chances. Guys, there's hope. There's hope. Holy shit. Holy shit. T50s, but it's all right. It's all right. You should not go if you can't handle me being funnier than you. It's cute. Love it. Where I go when I want to feel the bar. You know, I explained this in a prior video. You know, we would have to weigh the... It's a dilemma. Like, you either choose a virtuous girl or you be eugenic, you know? And I was thinking maybe there's a happy medium if you just focus on height, but I knew it was too good to be true. Fuck you mean the bar feels like family? It's a bunch of beta bucksing old cells trying to buy you beers and fucking play pool with you. Motherfucker. We have to see it through. We have to. We have to. We have to for the sake of the offspring. It's not even for me. All right, Alice. Alice, what if I told you that I flirt for fun but panic if it works? Okay, sure. 5'6". Okay. Looking for long-term monogamy. That's great. Well, I mean, all right. Broadway, I don't know what that is. Okay, I'll fall for you if you're a toxic Yeah, I am, but that's not what we're looking for. If you articulate and then you fucking like that, you idiot. The kid pick seems to be working well. Very interesting. Very interesting. Does that tell a darker truth about female nature? Rochelle, I recently discovered that mosquitoes can't get enough of me. It's like fucking hit markers. You know? All right, you're looking for a long-term relationship, though, monogamy. This is an adorable picture, a goat, you know? All right, looking at nature in a museum, it appears. Want someone willing to travel the world and play tennis with me. All right, S turns on 2 days of snowboarding. There's nothing wrong with this one either. Right? Yeah, unless we were being ageist, but we're not going to be ageist. So, yep. All right, Armine. Let's see. My self-care routine is lighting a candle, putting on a face mask and PJs, and getting into a good show. All right, 5, 6. Okay. Figuring out my dating goals. You don't like to see that. Figuring out relationship type. You don't like to see that either. Not off to a good start. Not a deal breaker completely, but not off to a good start. Tattoos. This is something I try not to factor into it because if you're blue-pilled, you know, neurotypical, you're not thinking that those signal anything. So we're going to try to not think about that as well. We're drinking tequila, sunrise. Get the fuck out of here. No. Being straightforward, yeah, nah, we're not okay. Natasha, my simple pleasures, getting my nails done. Whoa. Whoa. 5'10", but it wouldn't be 5'10" like in another, like obviously I still can't do this. But no, I mean I have to. All right, the fucking camera, froze. So okay, we're back at it. I was gonna say, you might say she's compensating here, but like that's not even her fault. All right, Natasha, we're gonna give it to you. All right. All right, May, we'll say hi to you. Okay, Natasha. All right. Speak another language. Daphne says, thankfully I'm fluent in Spanish. Okay. My love language, acts of service, physical touch, 18. Short-term relationship, that's not ideal. You don't like to see that. Figuring out my relationship, you don't like to see that. Off to a bad start. I go crazy for Caesar salads and film nerd stuff. And you like cats? That's cute. It's cute. The one thing I'd love to know about you is your favorite movie. Okay, it's fine. Whoops, my finger slipped. I didn't fucking. Whoops. Whoops, my finger slipped. Whoops. 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 What? You gonna say something, nigga? Say something in the comments, all right? Go ahead. Sayan, let's move on. Dating me is like opening a book for its cool cover, then finishing it in one sitting. Okay, 5'9", but obviously this wouldn't. That's incongruent with that strategy because of the. Never mind. Looking for a long-term relationship, monogamy. Yeah, that's all ideal. All right. That's to make slime with me or share my undying love for. I don't know what slime is. I don't know what that is. The dorkies. I wrote a 40-page paper about the 18th century British. I'm fucking retarded. British medical writings in the Caribbean. There's nothing wrong with this one either. All right, we have to. We will respond to Azul. Okay. All right, we have to. All right, Shantae. My most irrational fear of heights. However, I always find myself doing activities that involve heights. Okay. 5'2", speaking of height. Long-term relationship, monogamy. You do like to see that. Pretty cute. You know, I didn't mean her looks. I mean like, well, I didn't mean like not her looks. God, it's so hard not to sound like a fucking dickhead. Jesus Christ. Well, I am a dickhead, so it's. It's fine. Who cares? Stop controlling the narrative, Julius. Just let it happen. Shantae. All right, all right. Travel as much as I can, sure. There's nothing wrong with this one either. This is a solid profile. Solid profile. We will say something to Jade. Okay, Shantae, you win. Okay, Harley. Before we meet, you should listen to all 9 on my Spotify. Okay, she doesn't list male or female. That's not ideal. Looking for a long-term relationship. All right. Or I think that's compensation. I think that angle, you know what you're doing there. We're not gonna let that slide. Compensating going on there. You got a lizard that's cute. Iced Coca-Cola and a good nap. And 5'5". All right, all right. All right, this is not appropriate. Why are you doing this? That's not okay. Okay, so Lily speaks another language. All right, you show up with a bag of desserts and a hug. That's cute. Never do that, by the way, guys. 5'6". Why am I even checking the height when it comes to the long-term relationship monogamy? You like to see that? This isn't really compensating. I wouldn't say that. You just happen to be at the beach. It's fine, you know. Make me laugh, teach me something new, fine, okay. Change my mind about veggies. There is nothing at all wrong about this. That is fine. All right, Claudia. We will message Claudia and find out the truth about Claudia, okay? And I will update you guys on that. Callie, which order are you eating in? 1 burnt toast, 1 golden toast. Okay, it's cute. Long-term relationship, that's ideal. You don't list monogamy. Okay, you should listen to Book Boyfriends by Decayed Souls. It explains so much about me. Favorite hear me out food, mine's pickle and dipped chocolate milkshakes. All right, no way. That's unacceptable. Chrissy, where I go when I want to feel a little more like myself, the beach, fair enough. 5'3", all right. Long-term relationship monogamy, you like to see that. Wait a second. No, 5'3" is safe. Yeah. I'm being overly skeptical. Cute dog, okay. Graduated, you know, that's great. I don't know what that is, though. I'm not familiar with those terms. All right. There's nothing, I mean, actually, no. I think this would be considered compensating, right, guys? Yeah, we'd say that's compensating. You know what you're doing with that fucking angle. You know what you're doing. All right, Quella does not list a male or female. It's not good. 5'3", though, it looks to be... Looks like a safe frame. Uh-oh. No. This profile looks suspicious. Even though 5'3", I am skeptical. I'm putting it in now. See if it gets mentioned later. A little bit of compensating here. That body fat percentage does seem a bit low for a regular female. I would leave in the comments, what do you think? But I'm just going to play it safe. All right, there's compensating right off the bat. Not ideal. She also I don't fucking know. Doesn't list male or female. Like, why do you have to do that? Compensating doesn't list it right off the bat. You don't like to see that. Unusual skills, cactus farmer. Yeah, all right, that's not going to save you. Charlotte, all right? Charlotte, most spontaneous thing I've done, went to Morocco during Ramadan and found myself at a dance party of Muslim women celebrating International Women's Day. Okay. 5'3". long-term relationship. I want to fall in love again. So you're insinuating the presence of another man in your life. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why the fuck did you do that? You were literally doing fine. No, that shit fucking pisses me off. Lucinda, all right. Choose our first date, hike, picnic at the top, scroll through a cute main street, maybe some thrifting. All right, teach me hobbies. It's not a vacation unless we get a local to take us on a side quest. All right, sure. Looking for a long-term relationship. That compensation. Nope. We do not want to see that. We do not want to see that. Okay, Kushi, this looks like This is very strategic compensating, though. Very strategic compensating. Very clever. Situational compensating. Very clever. Very clever. We're still not going to let it slide. 18, we're still not going to let it slide. All right? We'll get along if I have to Google about what you're talking about. The best way to ask me out is asking me to dinner. All right, guys. Whoops, fingers. I fucking forgot. What? What? What, motherfucker? What? Oh, and she said non-monogamy. I didn't even see that. My eyes were so focused on the 1-8. Jesus fucking Christ. Get the fuck out of here. All right, that's karma right there. That's fucking karma. That's fucking karma right there, isn't it? Irene, okay, this looks like compensating right off the bat.